Hi guys, welcome back to Circus Plays Subnautica, Episode 4. Now, last episode, aka Episode 3, we went southeast and south, about 2,000 meters from the pod, which is the farthest we have gone. And we kind of found an interesting new place to settle, to make a new habitat, and we have also got a message that the sunbeam will arrive in 36 minutes. So, the first thing I think we're going to do... Let's turn off that beacon. When the sunbeam arrives, I'm guessing it's just going to crash land, and we are going to have to salvage it. Oh, we got another radio message. Let's listen to that.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Okay, so LifePod 6 transmission origin. Distress signal has been received from LifePod 6, but the attached coordinates were corrupted. Last available photographic data has been downloaded and analyzed. Transmission origin approximately 400 meters west-northwest of LifePod 4's last known location. So we don't know where LifePod 4 is. We are LifePod 5, I believe. 6, 5. Okay, so we don't know where LifePod 4 is. I'm guessing we don't have... yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, that's the Sunbeam landing site. Okay. So that's not too far off from where we're actually about to go. Let me get my bearings. We did... I have left off and resumed, at least in terms of episode content, pretty much immediately. I went and got a drink and that's it. But I always forget what I'm doing, especially when I start talking. My brain just can't handle talking and playing at the same time. So, I believe what we need to do now... We're going to need titanium for this, is the thing. So, I don't know what creature eggs are, like, better than others. So this is metal salvage. Okay, let's... No, we're not doing that yet. So we are going to build a habitat. I'm going to try to start it this episode, but the end of the the sunbeam is probably going to be the start of the next episode. So a titanium ingot. Okay, so we can start making our titanium into ingots. Okay, well, I don't think that helps us immediately. So we can't build a laser cutter because we don't have any diamonds, so we can scratch that off. Pathfinder tool, that's for the caves. Yeah, I think that we... I think that we are essentially tied to building a new habitat. So let's do this actually. Where is our habitat builder? Okay. So let's check this thing out. So say we want to build a compartment. I mean, I feel like we need a multi-purpose room. Interesting. Okay. So, looking at these, it seems like these are what we need and what we also do not have. So, counter, vending machine, sign, desk, interesting, exterior modules. Okay, so it looks like we can power things, maneuver around a base, and actually set a base up pretty substantially, but we're still missing a couple key ingredients. So the only other thing that I was going to say we can kind of expand the pod, but I don't know if I really see a point in doing that. So I guess what we'll do is prepare for the journey for the sunbeam. So it's not super far away, but it's not super close either. And then when we go there, we can mark a location for our base. Right, okay. First of all, get rid of that creature egg. I don't know what we're going to do with that. I think we should start saving our titanium for other purposes. AKA building the base. Cave sulfur is not what we're looking for. We are looking for... Well, you know, actually, let's do this. Let's start making some ingots. We're going to make some ingots, and then the other thing that I wanted to do was start getting some disinfected water and kind of build up a supply of that. So let's do this first, because we're here. Really, we can only make one of those. And I have no idea if a titanium ingot is different than titanium. 4, 5, one more. Okay. Meaning that I don't know if they're like replaceable, like if we could just use these instead. I don't know, but either way, our inventory is so much better managed right now that I guess I can't complain. Okay, so we need table coral. That's what we're looking for. We're going to disinfect a ton of water. We should also... okay. Gold goes in there. Locker. This is salt room. Okay, we're actually gonna need this anyway. You are lead. You are tit centra. That's titanium. Okay. See, the kids got it. Okay, so let's grab any peepers we see. Keep your peepers peeled. You can put that away, dude. That's kind of weird. And then we'll go for the table coral. Creature egg. Oh, we also found that alien vent. That's a coral shell. Giant coral tubes. That's... We need table coral. Is that in our data bank? Fauna. Flora. Flora. Flora is a word that I have been searching my brain for that I believe I have used fauna in place of many times. Coral. I was hoping that there would be a picture of it. Okay, so we do need to eat and drink some water. Now let's take a look at our blueprints again. Disinfectant water needs bleach. Bleach needs coral tube sample and salt deposit. Okay, so coral tube sample. Coral tube sample. We're kind of just getting it. Okay, so we've got a bunch. We're going to make a bunch of bleach. Bunch of bleach. Bunch of... Well, we should probably cure some food, too. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to cure boomerang. We have a granola bar as well, I believe. And I'm still convinced that we can only make this one at a time, so... We'll make as much bleach as we have coral tube samples, which apparently wasn't actually that much. That's okay, you know. Because we've actually found a ton of salt. Okay, what do we have in here? Why do we have so much rubber? Okay, I feel like we have a pretty adequate amount of water, to be totally honest. We'll carry 2 with us. We'll drink 1. Perfect. This thing's ready to go. We've got a crate full of medkits somewhere, so... I don't think we named that one. SA is... I have no idea where I was going with SA, so your guess is as good as mine. I thought we had eggs in here. Maybe we put them away. This is lead, so we'll just put some random stuff in here. And then I know we have salt in one of these, yeah. So we have 6 coral tubes. We'll take 6 salts. That is for water. The rest will be for food. Oh, and then we have... Well, we'll deal with the medkits in a sec. But let's get this done. Okay, so bleach time. Bleach me. Kurt Cobain would be proud. I believe we can make 1 more. Yep, okay. And we're just going to make a ton of water. Okay. Then the other thing we're probably going to do... we're going to carry this on us. It's probably time. But other than that, this is going to be like our food storage, I guess. Oh, we ran out of space. That's why we couldn't even make more water. Damn. Alright, carry 3. It's unpowered. What? Excuse me? You know, I might have a solution for this. Show me the roof. Can we... We cannot. Now, I've been talking about whether this thing had a shelf... Oh, okay. So this thing... This thing does have a... Not a shelf life, but it's we're using power out of it now. That we can't replace as rapidly, so... I suppose what that means is it really is time to move on. We've kind of outgrown it. Cave sulfur. We do have medkit central. This is our salt. Tit centra is Well, originally titanium. That's the Centra, okay. Whatever. I mean, most of this is probably going to have to come with us, so it's not... I did think, though, that we had... like, a whole locker full of medkits. Oh, yeah, we got 2 up here. I think it's this guy. No? Okay. Excuse me while I figure out where all my damn medkits went. I mean, I'm assuming things can't just float away. Okay, that's, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lockers. Locker 1 is titanium. Oh my god, am I that big of a dingus? Have I done goof? That's 4 lockers we have checked. Yeah, these 4. We have not checked this one. There it is. Okay. So the med kit's done. The next thing I think we're going to do is gather some food. Speaking of devil, I do believe peepers are the best food resource we have found thus far. I could be wrong. I think the Gary fish is maybe second. That dude just got his face pushed in. Excuse you. Yo, if I was trying to survive on an alien world and some exploding fish cracked my face like that, the visor, the dive mask, I'd be pretty uncomfortable. All right, we are going to cure the absolute hell out of these fish. We're gonna be getting a call from I was gonna say a cancer institute. That's not really funny, is it? Because we are good at curing things. Okay, salt. Okay, I'm also beginning to think, for the sake of time and these videos, that we should potentially... Oh, we cooked that one. Whatever, we'll eat that one right away. That we should possibly gather resources off camera and then keep the actual game and adventuring to on camera. Excuse me, I had to blow out a candle. Not in the game, of course. I would not light a candle on this vessel. Okay, so this is unpowered. So... I feel like we probably made too much fish. Or we cooked too much, rather. Okay. We are clearly expected to move on from this. So we've got our supplies. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I'm forgetting. We've got our supplies. We've got... Oh, sea lies right here. Wait, what was that? Soccer tee. I guess we'll make some titanium. Oh, yeah, so we don't have the blueprint for the basic room, which is kind of unfortunate, really. Because I feel as though without that, we can't really explore. I do wonder... That's eggs. Let's rename this. That's Ta. Egos. Thank you. Okay. Medkits. I'm going to remember these. Where is Tit Centra? Tit Centra, please. Over here. without that big chamber, I don't know like what we're really going to build. We're just going to build a real big series of phalluses, I guess. I mean, what else is there really? Okay, so that is not the home of titanium, but it is now. And it looks like, yeah, okay. So I hate to keep running back and forth. This whole episode is me just fabricating things. What we probably do want, actually, is, now that I know you can change batteries, let's make a couple. And this will probably be the last thing we do. What I might do is let the timer tick down and then resume the series. So maybe just put it on for 10 minutes, go get something to eat, and come back and play. We need 2 acid mushrooms? I thought we only needed 1. That's fine, though. We can... Okay. Now that we have this much battery power, I feel a lot better about using the Sea Glide much more liberally. I think... so I had originally played this game, I don't know, maybe like a year ago, kind of, but kind of like wasn't that into it. Now I'm starting to really like it. First of all, second of all, I believe last time I just kept making sea glides, so I had like 4 of them, and I never built a habitat, so it was just a whole bunch of sea glides floating around the pod. I thought we stored our empty battery somewhere. Maybe not. Either way, we'll probably take 2 medkits. I mean, why not? Am I crazy? I really thought that we... Old cooked peeper. I wonder if this gets rotten, honestly. We are infected. Okay. And then I guess the other thing we'll do is deconstruct everything before we go. We really don't have that battery. What the hell did we do with it? Medkits. You know what? By the time we actually get our asses in gear, we're probably gonna have another medkit. Oh, you know what I just realized though is that the sunbeam's location, where is it? Over here. That might be in that really, really deep water. And if that's the case, we're probably going to want the rebreather. So what's our inventory looking at? Okay, so we take you. I say we get rid of all our copper. Not get rid of it, but... I wonder if we can build a bigger battery at a certain point as well. Okay, so cured food gives you more energy than old food, at least. So, you know, these flares actually... Well, they're useful for distracting certain predators. Interesting. Those flares may really help us gauge the depth of the water out there. So I think what we're going to do is end the episode. And then the next episode will be the adventure to the Sunbeam and whatever's in there. Alright guys, well thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Feel free to like and subscribe. And I hope you're enjoying Subnautica as much as I am. See ya.